Hello and welcome to the Great Prarie Map. I decided to do a let's play on this because it's basically the old map I played on the Great American farming map. So I did change something. I did switch from the grain farm, which is over there, to the dairy farm, because this is where I had a bunch of cows, and I figured I basically I started off where I left off. Where ended the Great American farming map. So we have a tedder, spreader, mower, cultivator, seeder. This is not exactly one I had, neither is that, but so the equivalent for Farming Simulator 17. Windrower, plow, some buckets and stuff for the skid steer. Food mixer wagon over there. We had a Keenan for the old map. I went with the default one. We had an old class baler. I used the one from the Kuhn package, the wrapper from the Kuhn package. I had an old New Holland. We got a newer New Holland. The T7, which was the 240 in the old map. This is a 290. This trailer we didn't have, had another trailer. Also had an old manure spreader, so but I used that one. Skid steer was a John Deere. We have a JCB, the default one. I had a Kärcher slurry spreader. I used Joskin, the default one. What else is there? Oh, sorry. It's over here. A Challenger 775, I think we have 775E, and the Junior. We didn't have this, but that works pretty cool. So first we're gonna go off and get some water, which we'll get in a pond. Well, actually I thought I would get it in a pond, but you can't get it out of the pond. I backed this up there and I couldn't get it out, so I installed a pump basically, which is placeable. So I'll see if I can find that and put that in the links in the description. Hopefully I can. So I can buy water without having to pay anything for it. So we own, I set up the fields, we don't own, wait a minute. Ja? Jag vet, men vi väntar en stund. Vi väntar en stund så mamma får lite också. Made a cake for my kids and they love it so much they want more. I said enough is enough. So we own fields 77, 75, 7 and 1. That's not the fields I used, but I got the fields next to the dairy farm operation. So I tried to get in water out of this pond, but it didn't work, so I set up this pump instead, which is placeable. Meanwhile, we can look at our animals, so go to animals here. I have 130 cows. I'm not exactly sure if I had 130 cows, but I think it was more than 100, so I went with 130. We're giving them water, we need to get straw, and we need to get some grass silage in here. We're doing that. We have the mod buy bales mod, which means we could buy bales and give that to them, which is why they actually have a little bit of food here. Which I bought some hay and gave them hay and silage bales and straw bales, which I've been feeding them and giving to them. What else? That's kind of cool. So this is a forest. I don't know if you could cut these trees down. I think you could probably. I believe you can. Oh, I also got one of these. I'm gonna show you. This one, Joskin trailer. I didn't have a Joskin. That might have been a Joskin, but another kind of Joskin trailer in FS15. Oh, actually, I'm paying for the water. I thought I had one thought this was the free one. Okay, so it's not. Well, I guess you would have to pay for water if you bought it from someone else. I should get a pump on this on the farm, I guess. So I got really excited. I did just the first look on this map early today, which is yesterday for you. And I got really excited when I realized this is my old map, not the old map I used to play, the Great American Farming Map, which I did, I think 18 or 19 Let's Plays on before FS17 came out, and I abandoned it. So that was really cool. If you hear something in the background, that's my kids. I'm gonna shut the door so we don't get any copyright infringement for they're looking at their iPads. So, oh, sorry, that was bad driving. This is very bad driving. So it's a little hard to steer this. It wants to turn a lot. It's easier with the tractors. The same with skid steer. Since now I have a steering wheel, it's easier. So we own this field, and we own that field, and two fields over there. And so we're gonna keep this as our main farm. That's our only farm, I guess. Need to get some grass for our cows too. Oh, there's the manure pit. The manure. I was wondering where the manure ended up. It's just there. So I did place the manure wagon in the right place. See, it's almost full. Good. Just go and park this over there. I'm gonna show you how to get the straw into our I call it our cow pen. Stop driving over there. Manure pit. Pit maybe is not the correct word. Back this up here. You see? Park this over here. Next to our little barn. So get out. So this is the Joskin trailer I was talking about. We're gonna go and do some. We're gonna give the cows some straw bales, which we need to do, and then we going to. This is hard to drive with your steering wheel, as in real life it's not driven with the steering wheel. With two sort of joysticks on it. Oh. Lift that up there. Can't see anything. I don't know if you usually drive two. These probably a slightly dangerous operation. Oops. It's straw halfway full, so we need to get some more. Take it off this side then. Later when we harvest, we can get some straw off those fields. here, let's give this to our cow. Oh, I think maybe 2 more of those would be sufficient. So it's not the easiest thing to drive this. I'm pretty amazed that it works with the skid steer. Didn't think it would. Don't know where we're going. Whoa. Oh, let's see. So we could do like one more. We'll wait. We don't need one more. We're gonna go and get some food for our cows. They have some food, but we're gonna give them more food. That will take a few rounds to get them all the food they need. I'm gonna try to get the stuff I have installed into some sort of what do you call that, list. Where is it? Here it is. Will it work without tipping over? I did. Good. So I got 2 of those in. I need to get 2 of these in. One more. So the skid steer is very maneuverable. So I have set this up as its own playlist on YouTube, but I would recommend you to look at the older playlists, which is called the Great American Farming Map. That's FS15, so you might not be very interested in that. F17 is so much nicer. I looked at it a bit. Go get a tractor. But that's kind of cool. It's basically the same operation. Animals and grass and baling and that sort of stuff. But a nicer. This is a nicer, not set up, but nicer stuff. So I think, I mean, in the original version where there wasn't like a T7 in the game. I think it was a T6 and then a T8. I don't think there was a T7. So this was a mod, and it was a mod with duals on it, so dual tires, but duals with different shades, which made it look weird. When I look at videos, it's like, oh, that looks really weird. But of course I didn't know anything else when I had FS15, so that was pretty amazing in FS15. Here it would look slightly odd, but in FS15 it looked really nice. Let me get this. I think you're supposed to be turn tip side left, tip side right. Nope, that didn't work. I'm not close enough. I'm on the wrong side probably. out of the way, cow. So annoying. Just a lap here around the cows. So this green stuff is of course what they spill, so we can get that out. Fill the tray. We need to get a bucket from the on the skid steer to get that green stuff up. That's, let's see, where is cleanliness? So it's 100, but it's not really 100. So see, we will need to fill this up quite a few times to get it full. They do eat a lot of food, the cows. That's my daughter in the background, if you can hear it. So 130 cows, maybe it's slightly too much, I don't know. What do you think? Can you get 2? Try to get 2. I get them like so. Okay, it seems to work. Don't know if I can get it tall enough. No, but I could flip it like so. Two of those. I guess. It does work pretty cool. Oh, damn it. Unless you do it like that, it's not very cool. Look on the right side. So another 16,000 liters of food. Let me this turn. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, barely. So I have set up this with a wide tires. You can have wide, narrow, and normal. And I set this up with wide tires. Probably have the front weight here. But just not too, so it won't skid around that too much. And not that, I also get some better steering from it. So still, I mean, this will take some time to fill it up. Well, I don't know how much it would be, 100,000 maybe? Something like that on each, so quite a lot left. But I think I did good. operation. What else could we show you except this? I mean, the fields are growing. There's not much to do there. Can't spread anything yet. After I've harvested this field of 75, I'm going to actually put some. I'm gonna make that turn it into a grass field. I'm gonna sow some grass on it. Oh, that's a later project. This one. Next one, this top. If I was faster, I would. I mean, I could really get these going. This one. So I just came across this the other day. I was just surfing around one of the, I think it was LS, what's it called? The Italian site. And I found this Prarie map. I was like, oh, I like American maps. It could be cool. And when I started looking at it, if you look at episode 1, you can find that I suddenly realized that it's a map I played before. And that's very cool. I was like, hey, I played this map. Like, okay, yeah, I really played this map before. So, and then I just spent a few hours setting this up to get it back to as close to the old setup as that I had on FS15 as possible. Which this is pretty close to it. It's not identical, but it's pretty close. The harvester is not the same. I had an older style, New Holland, and the same with the baling. That was an older style. But otherwise, it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty close. And then again, they moved the author of this map. I don't know if it's the same author as this old map, but the author of this map actually moved the cow pen and the dairy operation to another farm. I think I could be wrong, right? I think there was like sheep on this farm. Maybe that was at the same place as the other. I don't know. But basically, this is the Great American Farming Map, but greatly expanded. Should I get this? I think I should probably get this. Might help me a little bit with the stability and the steering, at least. Maybe not the rest of the stuff I'm doing. See, turns went pretty nicely. Let's see, this is heavy, of course. Of course it's heavy, it's 2 Round bales of 8 don't fall off. 8,000 liters of silage. I don't think you could actually do this with a skid steer. No. I don't think that's possible, but in my world it is possible, apparently. I keep saying let's see a lot, in case you notice. I guess all people have words they keep repeating. Not like tick, maybe like ticks, I don't know. I don't know. It seems slightly unrealistic to do this, but did you get everything on board? Yes, we did. Good. I think there were like a few episodes where we're doing basically this on other map too, feeding stuff, just feeding the cows, and then was like one was tedding, and then one just did all slurry, and then manure spreading, and then was fields fertilization and stuff. So I need to buy some fertilizer too, because we don't have anything like that on this map, on this farm. I mean, we don't eat, and we don't have a silo, so if I want to save the stuff I actually produce, I would have to go and put it on a silo on another map, on another farm, which is possible. That's not impossible by any means. I mean, we do have a silo here, here at the grain farm. Here, I think, or no, there. I don't remember if we can buy those sort of silos, placeable silos. Water tower? We get a water tower, 18,000, that's not too much. One of these. We just sold to the solo. That's kind of cool. There's a new version. This is one silo extension, so we can have more hayloft. We're gonna have that. That's cool stuff. Also have this, which is part from the SOB. What is it? SOB? I think SOB old windmill, placeable windmill. 45 per day. So that's pretty cool. Water pumps thing. This is the one where I cost money, and there's another one which doesn't cost money. So find that somewhere. So I'm gonna stop recording here pretty much because it's not that interesting. Watch me drive around feeding animals. I'm gonna do the rest of that offline. I should move that trailer. It's sort of in the way, isn't it? Probably get some more hay and silage from the store later. So, well, I don't know what you're gonna do the rest of the day. I'm gonna do this a little bit more until I have everything sorted out as I want it. I got it in there. Actually, I got it in there. I could also mow that field. I'll probably start mowing that field because there's some other places I could mow to get some grass later, but I think I'll do that on the next episode. So we'll do that on the next episode. So welcome to Great Prairie Farm, or aka Great American Farming Map, and my setup here. So I hope to see you on the next episode. I have tons of Let's Play. I realize that I'm gonna sort of clean that up so I don't continue. It's just that I kind of do jump back and forth in different maps and stuff. I haven't skipped anyone. I mean, I still play Sheep, even though it's very far in between, and do some Let's Plays there. So find a Let's Play you want to look at it. That sounds like a great plan. The rest of the stuff I do put out, ignore it if you don't find it very interesting. So thank you for watching. This has been a Let's Play on the Great Prairie Map, and hope to see you soon. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.